Hidden deep within the mountains of Chongqing lies one of China's most breathtaking natural wonders. 3 enormous natural stone bridges, towering cliffs, and landscapes so surreal that they became the filming location for Hollywood's Transformers: Age of Extinction. Today, I'll exploring the legendary 3 natural bridges to find out if they truly live up to the hype. Let's go! Well, this is early. Good morning, everybody, from Chongqing, China. We are now in the Chongqing station. This is the main station to go to Wulong mountain, Wulong Shan. And that place is about 1 hour by speed train to get there. But you know, a lot of tourists made it wrong because they go for a different train. It will take like 2 hours plus. But we have to wake up early in the morning. So now it's at 5 a.m. Would be good. Yeah, I take you around to see the city. The very big city over there. But however, there's this green reservation over there. It's very good. The train will open at about 6:30, so we still have like 30 minutes more to sit here. You know, first time here, we are very surprised about how big, spacious is the station. In every station, it is just like the size of the airport. Very big. It has a lot of functions to check the tourists, to ensure that the tourists don't take flammable or explosion or something like that to be on a train because it's dangerous. Very, very safe here in China, guys. Here we are the first wave. We entered this station, and still about 20 more minutes to the departure. So right now I am at the Wulong station, and this one is about 1 hour away from Chongqing station.
Okay.
And just now I got some sausage for my breakfast because this morning we started very early at about 5 a.m. and we didn't have a chance to have breakfast. This nice driver, he's gonna drive us to go to the ticket center. It is about 30 kilometers mountain way, so that is what he said. That is about 100 yens. Excuse me, sir, what's your name? Sir, what's your name? Your name?
我叫什么名字吗？张明磊。
Okay, Chongqing. All right, thank you. Take me there. Before reaching the 3 natural bridges, I had a chance to drive through Wulong district, a quiet mountain town surrounded by many tall buildings. Can't believe how many skyscrapers over here. You know, there are thousands of skyscrapers. But what I've heard from the driver, he said that is a Wulong town. So it's a very mountain town. And you know, but it is so much development in here. You know, the road begins to climb into the mountains. With every turn, it feels like we're getting closer to something truly extraordinary. You know, it made me feel like home because, you know, back home, Sabatown, it was like this. Well, I think we arrived. That is a ticket station. We will go there and purchase a ticket, and then we go with a free transportation which is provided by the tourist attraction here, and then we go. Thank you, my friend. Hey, thank you, have a good day.
Bye.
Well, we finally here, guys, at the station. Right, so we purchased 155 yuan for the tickets. So for both of us, it's 310. And we are now about to go on a ride by the public transportation over there. The entrance isn't within walking distance, so every visitor takes this complimentary shuttle bus before beginning the hike through the 3 natural bridges. So welcome everybody to 3 natural bridges in China, in Wulong district. So right now I am at the place that is called Tiansheng Sanqiao, yeah, in Chinese. I hope my pronunciation is right. Okay, so we just now purchased a ticket, and that is a place. Yeah. So translated into English, that is a 3 natural bridges. So here's a popular place. We're gonna get a photo here. Wow, I reckon that is the place that was supposed to be. Okay, and I can see the elevator is over there. Okay, that's the reason why people say it's about 4 to 5 kilometers walking, so roughly about 2 hours or 3 hours. Let's go. Carry on. This is where the Transformer is filmed. Wow, look at the rock. Ooh, huge. With so many caves out there. Yeah, just now we missed a glass bridge because we didn't know that we got to purchase the glass bridge before the entrance. We didn't know that. We entered and then the glass bridge cropped up. And the good thing is their walking path is very good, so it's not so difficult. So I reckon almost everybody can do this. That is a sinkhole. Ooh, nice one. Wow! I can see a hidden palace in the cave. That's the one. I was looking on the internet for this for such a long time, guys. Wow. Look at me. Wow, so beautiful. So we're supposed to be walking down there. Yeah. To the yeah, it's truly a hidden gem for us. Actually, it's really worth it to travel, to wake up early this morning at about 5. Yeah, and turned out very good. Sorry. So this is remind me so much when I was a little kid to watch a Chinese kung fu movie, and the kind of music like here, the sound from the water, what Chinese call shui. Yeah, it's very good, very chill, you know, really relaxed. Brings some nostalgic feeling of the past. To need a rescue, call this number. The closer you get, the more impressive the landscape becomes. Every step reveals another view that's even more breathtaking than the last one. Local people say this is the 3 natural bridges because it is where the 3 waterfall meets together in the valley. So that is the explanation, but yeah, in translated into English is like 3 natural bridges because Tiansheng is like, yeah, it's just like natural. Yeah, wonderful. Wow, what a cave. Oh, I reckon this is a man-made cave. It's getting dark. So by the end, you see an elevator here. One of the most unique parts of visiting the 3 natural bridges is the journey down. Instead of hiking from the top, visitors take this glass elevator deep into the valley below, where the real adventure begins. As the elevator slowly descends, the scale of the landscape becomes impossible to ignore. Towering cliffs rise hundreds of meters above the forest, while the winding parts below look almost tiny from up here. It's one of those rare moments where you don't even think about taking photos. You just stop, look around, and take it all in. So if you don't want to walk, here we go. The service is available for you to, actually go up with this. You can see a very big number of tourists here, but most of them are domestic. We travel domestically. While Wulong is famous for its spectacular landscapes, it's also home to communities that have lived among these mountains for generations. The region is home to several ethnic groups, including the Tuya and Miao people, whose traditions, festivals, and the way of life have been shaped by the surrounding forests and the valleys for centuries. Even today, many locals' families continue to preserve their cultural heritage while welcoming visitors from around the world. I've realized that there are thousands of tourists coming here. I reckon this every day, because today is Tuesday. On the top is a glass bridge at the entrance. We actually saw it, but we missed it. They do the maintaining very well here. I reckon a lot of people pick up the garbage along the way to make sure the place is clean and safe for tourists. Oh my God, this is a Heaven's Gate. Should I call that? Right. So many tourists here because of this one. It's so captivating. Look at that. Can't believe this. So the population of this area, Wulong district, is roughly about 400,000 people, and most of them are Han Chinese people. And in other places, it's gorgeous. They are very lucky to live in this beautiful nature. Yeah, that's the secret of longevity, guys. So when you have the smile on your face every day, that helps you to stay healthy and longevity. Look at how many tourists here. Most of them are Chinese. Even though above is very sunny, but down here it is kind of cool, because the ceiling, it is naturally constructed by the rock, a huge one. Look at this. Oh my God, this is a wonderful place. So ahead of us is a very old traditional house. Yeah, so we gotta go there. Look like a ancient temple or something. Check it out. Ooh. Okay, we have to climb up the stairs here, roughly about 1,000 steps to see the house. Okay. It is not a joke. Wow, look at that beautiful traditional house. Oh my God. You know, it's an optional to go up here. It is not compulsory. but it's compulsory if you want to take a full photos or video about that area. So that's a highlight in here. And behind me is a very big cave. This one is a very huge one. You see, look at that. Yeah, I reckon that you can put a few Eiffel Towers inside this cave. Okay, the journey is too long. Ooh. Yeah, it is very sunny, and it is another very scorching day, but not in here because we are in the valley and we feel very fresh. Here we go. This is exactly what I found in it. Wonderful, isn't it? You know, I'm so obsessed with the Chinese Kung Fu movie, and also the movie that the archaeologists suddenly find out ancient tombs or something like that. So, you know, always on my, you know, must see. So now I'm gonna take you to the house that we have seen from the far, and that's so captivated of many tourists, and they are going up there to the tower in order to have the best view from there. Yeah, so now I'm gonna take you there to the house. I reckon this is a cultural house where you see the 13 different ethnic groups living in this region. So gotta check it out. Oh my god. Here's a place, guys. So our ticket is already included with this one. So come and have a look. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my god, here we go. So it's a bamboo music workshop over here. There should be a master here. It's a shop. So the place just now I shown you, it is actually the place where they have a lot of things from locals here, the workshops. They make things from bamboos, and you know, it's very interesting, but you know, it's more like a shop. This is the next destination, roughly about 100 meters more. So this one, it is the transformer, the one I mentioned earlier. This one is where a Transformer movie is filmed. Check it out. So the previous one at the gate, and this one is a different one. In China, guys. Wow, look at this. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the Transformer, but you know, this one is the highlight in here. Yeah. Ooh. No wonder why, you know, this beautiful scenery is you know, where the movie is filmed. So, you know, to me it's, yeah, it's very interesting. So this tourist attraction is quite okay if you want to do it by yourself, but if you are not confident about finding the train, or you know, getting the transportation, things like that, you can, you know, simply in Chongqing city, you can simply contact to the tourist information center there, or the tourist attraction or something, and then they can book you a group tour and you can go here. Yeah, look at this. But when you book a group tour, the price is a little bit higher for sure, and you'll always have to fix with the group, you know, stick with the group. Yeah, so we decided to find everything ourselves. So this is a way to the bridge. Ta-da! One of the reasons I prefer traveling on my own is the freedom. There's no schedule to rush, no tour guide telling me it's time to move on, and no feeling that I'm just checking another attraction off the list. I can stop whenever I want, spend a little longer enjoying this view like this, or simply listen to the sounds of the forest. Sometimes, these quiet moments becomes the most memorable part of the journey. You can start to notice things you might otherwise miss. The wind moving through the trees, birds singing somewhere in the distance, and just how small we compare to these enormous mountains. For me, that is what traveling is really about. It is not just reaching a destination, but slowing down long enough to truly experience it. And standing here, surrounded by nature, it is hard not to appreciate how incredible this place really is. They are local people living here, and what they do for a living is to take the tourists by the bamboo cart like that to go up. Yeah. So you don't have to worry when you're traveling here and you say that it's difficult. It is actually not difficult at all. You know, the place is stunning and it's suitable for anyone, everyone. Water is dropping from the top of the mountain down here. How incredible that is. Ah. It is not raining. It is even sunny. Wow. That waters come from the rainforest up there on the top of the mountains. So from the top up there down here is really, yeah, it's roughly about 600 to 700 meters tall. Walking through these massive stone arches, it is hard to imagine that everything you're seeing was shaped entirely by nature over millions of years. Hopefully I don't have the copyright from the music. The Chinese music is so beautiful. I'm gonna keep it. Whew. So now we are completely in the cave. It is getting dark. So right now I guess that we go that way and the tour is about to the end. Yeah, and it's walkable, everybody. Really chill. Okay, this lake is very popular on Instagram. I've seen a lot of this. But yeah, never see that in my real eyes. As you know that in my video, I do it raw video. I never put on colors or something like that. So this one is naturally blue color. It's wonderful. You know, it is so comfortable and look at that. and a lot of people are, taking photos of this. Okay, we carry on. This is the shopping area where they sell so many different things in here. Hi. Thank you. Get out this tourist attraction. First one is to go for walking, like many stairs. The other two is doing that. But we also can take the electric car to go up there. So we choose the option number 2. So we are now on the way back to Chongqing city. And it's what a wonderful trip. So if you guys are curious about this one, leave a comment below and I definitely send you the full itinerary. And if you need any help, if I can, if you guys are traveling to Vietnam, especially Sapa, don't hesitate to leave me a message and I definitely want to be your tour guide. Thank you, really appreciate it.